Hello, Truth Tuesday. Okay, so we're talking about why do you need to do live video? Why is it important? Why does it need to be live? And the real truth behind people doing live videos and why they're doing them, what the impact is, and why you need to start, and then how you can start. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for getting started. Let's first talk about why, oh why do you freaking need to do live video in the first place if you really truly want to grow your business? Well, you've heard it many times. Video is the way of the future, and that's the direction that social media is going, and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? That time is now, and there's no more time for you to hide. So if you're serious about growing your business, if you're serious about becoming an expert, if you're serious about connecting with a wider reach of people, with a bigger audience of people and your dream clients, then you truly need to start getting visible with video, and you need to start doing it live. And the reason I say live is because there's so many social media channels that are favoring live video. So they favor live video on Instagram, they favor live video on Facebook, on Twitter, I'm sure on YouTube Live. I haven't actually done YouTube Live just yet, but live video is getting more reach because it's real. And that is the key to it, is that people want to know that you're real. Yes, Latoya says she loves going live. And it's because there's no prep work. You don't have to have 1,000 takes. It's real life. You're really there, and it isn't scripted. You don't have to be perfect. That's actually a benefit to you, that nobody expects you to be perfect because it's live. Nobody expects that exactly you're being more authentic. They feel more connected to you. As you can see, Latoya can talk to me. So the fact that they can interact with you is a huge, huge reason to go live. You want to connect with a wider audience. You want to connect with your fans. You want to connect with your dream clients. You want to answer their questions and be there for them and build that connection so that they know, like, and trust you. And now I hear this all the time. Well, what if people are judging what I look like? I didn't feel comfortable going on video. I don't like the way that I look, or I didn't have a great space to do it. It's not set up. I don't know how to set it up for live video. None of that is necessary with a live video, again, because all they want to know is that you're a real person. Yeah, I'm doing it against a blank wall right now, but actually that's because it's pitch black outside, and if I did it anywhere else in my house, then you guys would just see a black background. So I figured a white wall, might as well do that. They want to just see you in your everyday life. The reason it's important for them to see you in your everyday life and not the scripted, edited version of you is because if they're going to work with you, if they are going to know, like, and trust you, they need to know that this is who you truly are in real life. You know, that you're like them. And so all of this is helping you know that, one, you don't have to be perfect. Two, people want to get to know you. They want to interact with you. You're going to get a bigger reach, a wider reach. You are going to build that know, like, and trust factor. And if they don't like you, guess what? See ya. They're not going to want to work with you anyways. So you don't need everybody to like you, but you do need to connect with the people who are going to like you, who do want to work with you, who are going to feel connected to you by getting on video, because people need to see you. And if you haven't been doing live video yet, if you haven't been doing video at all, you are cutting yourself off towards your business growth, to be seen as an expert in your industry. All of that is happening because everyone else around you is getting on live. Everybody else is showing that they're a real person. They're connecting with these people in a new way, and you're kind of behind the 8 ball. So it's time that you stop hiding now, get visible with video, and you don't have to start doing a live video that's like an hour long. Literally start small. The ladies in my that I work with one-to-one and in my lead program all know that I have a saying: just take an itty bitty teeny tiny step in the right direction. And if that means getting on live video for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, that's all that it takes. And every time you do it, you will get a little teeny tiny bit easier. I can tell you that I've been doing live video for, we're coming up to a year now. November 16th will be the year anniversary of me doing live video. And I still get nervous because it's live. Things could go wrong. I could forget what I'm gonna say. I can say the wrong thing. Yeah, that could happen. And you know what? Who cares? I make mistakes. I'm a real person. And it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and being real and doing it. Can't get rid of me live. Yes, LaToya loves doing hers live. I know I have some clients who were terrified of doing a live video. They did a live video and they had such an incredible response that it brought them to want to do it again. That's exactly what happened for me as well. Is my very first live video was about my fear of getting on live video. And so after I did that, I heard so many people I didn't think were watching me, people I didn't even know, people I thought were going to judge me were actually the ones who reached out to me and said, I watched your video, Tanya, and that was awesome. I feel the same way. Or it was awesome that you overcame that fear, or that you were getting on video. It was great to see you. It was great to hear what you had to say. And if they don't like what you have to say, great, they can turn it off. It's their choice. They're watching a video. It's also easier for them to watch a video than it is to read an article or read a blog post, or to be honest, even read your emails, because people aren't opening emails anymore. They are, yes, sometimes and when they're really engaged. However, they're not opening them as much as they used to because they're being bombarded with so many emails. They can't read emails on the go. They have to be sitting. You can't be driving and listening to or reading an article, but you can be driving and listening to a live video. You can be walking and listening to a live video. You can be cooking or sitting in your bed after a long day of I guess you could do that too with reading an article, but you can't be cooking, driving, walking, and reading at the same time, but you can listen to people on live. And so it's easier for people to digest your content when it's video, and it's easier for you because you're not going to be having a ton of takes. You don't have to sit down at a computer. You just have to show up and do it. Now, I will say, I said that I would give you guys some tips on how to get started. So one, start with something small. If it's 30 seconds, great. You will work up to it. Know that none of us are perfect. Know that we all feel uncomfortable because things can go wrong, and things do. Believe me, it's happened to me many times. And guess what? The show will go on. You will figure it out. You'll say, whoops, sorry about that, or I made a mistake there. Or you'll just keep going and like, oh well. If people don't like it, they won't watch. So okay, so those are two things that you can do. You can also write notes. I always have notes. I always plan out what I want to talk to you guys, not just so that like I have a plan, but also so that it's in my mind and I know the points that I want to hit. And sometimes I forget. So I have a little sheet that says, these are the things I wanted to talk about. Sometimes I'll look at it. If you've seen my other videos, I'm sure you know that sometimes I check the page. What else did I want to say? I forgot my train of thought, etc. So don't worry about it being perfect. Have a sheet, have some points, keep it short, keep talking about a topic. You can tell people about it. That's another thing I'm going to say to how to get started. If you tell somebody you're going to be live, in fact, I used to just say it out there, or I committed to doing it every Tuesday, but you can just say, hey guys, I'm going to be on live here at this time. And you know what? You have to show up live because you just told a bunch of people you would be there. So sometimes that extra push to do it is by telling somebody. So tell someone. What else should you do? Make sure that you have a stable space for your phone, your computer, whatever it is, but you don't want to be holding it in your hand because it can get, unstable, and it's distracting. So make sure you do have a stable space. If you want, you can get a tripod or a holder for your phone. You can also just put it up against a bunch of books. I know that you can use your computer. Now you can do lives on your computer, so not a big deal. Just do it on your computer and it's already stable. But if you're using your phone, do try and get something that is stable to help you. I know I wanted a light because it helped me take that push into doing it. So if you need to buy fancy things, great, but you don't need anything fancy. You literally need an internet connection, a social media channel, a piece of equipment like a phone or a laptop that has a video or a camera on it, and yourself. That's it. That's all you need to start doing live videos and to connect with people. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I did, that social media channels actually give you more reach if it's live. So if you upload a pre-recorded video, it actually doesn't show it. The social media algorithms don't show the video to as many people. If it's live, people get a notification that you're live, and it shows it to more people. On Instagram, it's actually the first thing before people's stories. On Facebook, they'll get a little notification, oh, this person is live, or it will show up in their newsfeed. So certainly it's in your best interest. It's going to get to more people if you do it live. Okay, so what not to say? This one LaToya will love. Don't swear. I swear all the time. I have to tell you, I swear all the time in my client calls, but you do not want to swear on the live video. Why? Because if you ever decide that you want to use this live video in the future and you want to put it on a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad or a Pinterest ad or Twitter ad, whatever it is, it will not allow you on YouTube. It will not allow you to swear and have an advertisement for it. So do your best not to swear. If you do swear, you might have to just bleep that out in some way. Make sure to do it on your, if you're on my page, you're a ladypreneur. So you have a business, so make sure that it's on your business Facebook page, your business Instagram. If it is not, or your business Pinterest, your business YouTube that's connected to. Otherwise, you won't be able to use those analytics, and that audience that watched your videos, you won't be able to retarget them. I won't go into that now, but just know that you want to make sure that you're doing live videos on your Facebook business page, and then you can share it in groups. You can share it on your personal page. But if you want to be able to use that information in the future, make sure that it is connected to a business page. Okay, so what to say, what to do, what to talk about. So give valuable content. Have a topic, speak about it, have a theme, share you can even just share a story about something you just learned, something that you just experienced, a client conversation, a promotion that you're sharing, a thought, something that's happening in your life. Like, people just want to see you, and they also want to know that you're an expert in what you do. So if you can demonstrate that by talking to them about a topic that matters to them, great. You don't need to share a lot. Just give them a small bit of information, a small valuable piece of content, and then tell them where else they can get more of it. But if they can see you, they can connect with you, they're going to feel so much better about going there. Okay, what if you're feeling like you're terrified that everyone's going to judge you? And I actually do a full-on training around this, so if you do, I will leave the link in this video after. It's called my Quit Hiding and Get Visible training. And so I actually go through like this much more in depth, but I did want to leave you with those fears and self-doubts, because I know that that is the thing that gets most people. It certainly got me, prevented me from wanting to do it, is what are people going to think of me? What if I sound stupid? What do I look like? I don't like the way that I look on there. And Kay, let's just be real right now. No one is looking at you. They are not sitting there on a video listening to you speak, just picking out, I don't like the way she does this. I don't like what she's wearing. I don't like the way that she looks. If they're watching your video, they're there because they want to hear from you. They want the content. They want to get to know you. They want to see what you're doing. They want to hear about your life or hear the rest of that story. They are not judging what you look like or what you're wearing. They don't care if you make a mistake. They are not expecting you to be perfect, again, because it's live. And so just forget about the fact that they might be judging you. And if they're judging you, great, because the question I have, and you can hear this also in my training for Quit Hiding and Get Visible, but is if you help just one person, literally just one person with the video that you create, will that be worth it? Even if 10 people judge you, will it be worth it for you to have gone and done that video and put yourself out there if you helped one person who was struggling? Because if you're in a helping profession, which if you're on my page, you very likely are, if you're in a helping profession, you can't help anybody if you're not sharing your message, if it's not getting to people. If you're not connecting with people, if they don't know you, if they don't know anything about you and they don't see you as an expert, then you're not helping anyone. So in order for you to serve and serve powerfully, you need to put yourself out there. You need to be willing to be judged by 10, 100, 1,000 people in order to help your tribe, one person, 10 people, 1,000,000 people who are struggling. You have to feel that bit of discomfort. And I guarantee you that if you do, it's going to explode your business. I actually teach an entire training on this, and I'm so vocal and visible about it because doing live video in exactly this spot on November 16th, 2016, that video completely exploded my business. I was having a lot of struggles before that. But after doing that video, after committing to doing video regularly and doing it live, my whole business changed. I can't even describe it. I have no words for it. But it exploded my business because people could see me, people could hear from me, people were connecting with me, and I was putting myself out there, getting my message out there. I was moving beyond my own discomfort in order to make sure that I was helping others, that I was willing to be judged by people in order to help other people who were struggling. And I can tell you that all the people I thought that would judge me, none of them did. In fact, every single person I thought was going to judge me, in fact, said something nice about my video. And I've seen that happen for my clients as well. They have done the video and said, oh my gosh, it was actually I was terrified. I don't even know what I said. But then I got so many amazing comments. So many people said nice things to me. Do it for your business. Do it for the world. Do it because it's the way of the future. And if you're not doing it, then you're not going to be growing your business, your voice. You're not going to be seen as an expert. And people need to see you. It's the easiest, fastest way for you to get your content out there, for you to connect with new people, for you to connect in a really powerful, deep way every single time. Okay, so the truth is, we all feel uncomfortable, every single one of us. But if you truly want your business to grow, it is a necessary thing that you need to overcome. And I definitely am not going to leave you hanging with that. I have an entire free training that you guys can check out right now. I'm going to leave the link below this video as soon as I get off here, and you can watch it right away so that you too can move beyond your fears and self-doubt so that you can get visible with video and grow your business. That's all I care about. That's all I want for you. We need you. The world needs you. So quit hiding and get visible with live video. Speak to you guys soon, and I would love, it would be a joy for you guys to tag me in your videos. I would love it, nothing more than to see so many people getting more live, doing more live videos, and tagging me so that I can see your very first live video. Let's start a trend. Okay, speak to you guys soon.